Welcome back. Today we are going to enter into our first session. In this session, we are going to discuss about these two topics. First one is basic component that are present in optical fiber communication and how the light gets propagated from the center to the receiver through optical fiber. What is the principle of light propagation through optical fiber? These are the two topics we are going to discuss today. So first one is, what are the components that are essential for optical fiber communication? This is shown in the block diagram format. This is the block diagram that shows how the information from the sender to the receiver is carried out via optical fibers. In the last session, we discussed about what are the advantages and disadvantages of using optical fibers for communication. So based on the advantages, we are choosing optical fiber for communication. Okay, so these are the blocks that are mentioned here. The first block is information input. Here now our information from the center may be of any form, either it may be a data or audio or video. That information must be converted to electrical signal. That process takes place in the first block, information input. See, the next slide we get. So the in information input block, we have a input transducer. That transducer that converts non-electrical input to electrical input. What are the non-electrical input means? It may be a audio signal or video signal, etc. That may be in the form of non-electrical input that converted to electrical signal with the help of transducer. Some of the examples are shown here. Then our next block in this diagram is transmitter. So in many communication systems, we have an antenna at the sender, and also at the receiver we have an antenna. For this we have a transmitter and a receiver in sender side and receiver side respectively. Okay, so what is the purpose of transmitter here? So the purpose of transmitter is it converts the electrical signal from the information into proper form. The proper form may be an electromagnetic signal. Okay, the purpose of transmitter is it converts the electrical signal into proper form. The electrical signals are received from the previous stage. In transmitter, we have an electronic circuit that makes this conversion. Here, the transmitter is also called as modulators. So, modulator means it modulates some signals. Modulation means changes. So, changes means it changes the one form of signal to proper form or rather required form of a signal. There are two main types of modulators are available. One is analog modulator and another one is digital modulators. Analog and digital modulator are classified based on the input. Whether the input is in the form of analog, they are called analog modulators, or whenever the input is on the form digital, it is called digital modulators. Digital means it is in discrete values, that is either 0 or 1. But in analog modulator, its value get continuously changes. But normally the analog modulators are easy to implement, but it has some limitation. That is, it is applicable for shorter distance and are suitable for lower bandwidth communication, because it in order to implement analog modulators in the circuit, it must have a high signal to noise ratio. So these are the points that are discussed for transmitter block. And the next block in the block diagram is OE source. OE source is nothing but optoelectronic source. So what is the purpose of this block is, in optical fiber cable, our information is in the form of light rays. So in order to convert the electromagnetic waves into light rays, the optoelectronic sources play a major role. So the purpose of optoelectronic source is it converts the electromagnetic waves to light rays. So this is shown in this slide. So what is the purpose of electromagnetic sources shown? It generates electromagnetic wave in optical range of light rays are obtained. There are many optoelectronic sources are available. One is laser and LED. Here two are mentioned. So the main aim of optoelectronic source is it must generate a stable single frequency electromagnetic wave. It must generate a stable single frequency electromagnetic wave with enough power for long transmission. Mostly we are using OFC cables or optical fiber cables for end-to-end connection. Whenever the distance is large, the signal may get weak or attenuated. So the optoelectronic source we have chosen must be able to provide enough power for long transmission. So this is the main important purpose of having optoelectronic source. And we are going to see the block diagram. Then what is the next block in this diagram is input channel coupler. So what is the purpose of input channel coupler? So we have a optoelectronic source. That source provides a electromagnetic wave in the range of optical frequencies, and it also have enough power to transfer the information along the OFC cable. And the purpose of input channel coupler is it provides efficient platform to transfer the signal via optical fiber. So this is a diagram for couplers. Couples the or it splits or couples the input signals and send it efficiently via optical fiber cable. And the next block in the block diagram is optical fibers. They are nothing but our OFC cables, which is made up of either plastic or glass. And inside that the main block in dotted format is represented as information channel. In the information channel only we have optical fibers, and one more block present in that diagram is repeater. So what is repeater and what is the function of repeater, we have to see. Okay. So the information channel, it provides a path between the transmitter and the receiver, and that path must have a low attenuation and low dispersion of signals. So since you are new to this topic, you may or you may not know about what is meant by attenuation and dispersion. So just one simple diagram that shows what is meant by attenuation and dispersion. So attenuation means, see the diagram, the left hand side, this sinusoidal waveform represent the input signal, and the right hand modified sinusoidal signal represent our output signal. Okay, so attenuation means either there is a reduction in the amplitude of a electrical signal or oscillation in the input, that magnitude get reduced compared to the input, that is called attenuation. And what is mean by dispersion? It is shown here. Dispersion means due to some disturbances in the optical fiber cable, the input, it is in the form of input pulse. See, in the left hand side we have a input pulse, and the right hand side we have a output pulse. The input pulse width is very small and the output pulse width is very large. So the information with respect to time get changes. Okay, the width of the pulse get increased means the information with respect to time gets changes. So whenever the pulse is in off condition, we also get the widened pulse in the output side. So it leads to misleading of information in the information channel. So in order to have a efficient transmission from the sender to the receiver, we must have low attenuation and low dispersion in the communication channel, that is OFC cables. And one more block in that block diagram is repeater. So what is mean by repeater? Repeater, from the name itself we know that repeat means once again we have to do the same operation, that is called repeat. So repeater, the purpose of repeater block is for in OFC communication or optical fiber communication, the sender and the receiver is of long distance. Whenever the information travels from the sender to the receiver, the information may get weakened. So in order to, if the information get weakened means the receiver may not receive the correct information sent by the sender. So in order to avoid that discrepancies, that is due to attenuation and dispersion, we placed a repeater block which repeats or which amplifies the input signals. Okay, and next block in this block diagram is OE detector. So OE represent optoelectronic detectors. So optoelectronic detector, we have a detector